Hey, dang, boy, where you getting all this stuff at? You need to slow down on this stuff, dang gummit. What is going on, guys? My name is Hugh, and in today's video, first of all, I need to eat some because I'm starving. And second of all, we are going to be doing something a little different today. And I know I always say that, but I actually mean it this time. Like, seriously mean it. We're going to be going to a local car show, which I haven't done in years. Because the last one I went to got canceled because there's too many troublemakers, and then that kind of ruined it for me in general. Which sucks. So I haven't been to a car show ever since. And it wasn't because of the pandemic, it was because of just those people that kind of ruined it for everybody else. But anyway, we're going to be doing that today, but we're also going to be doing a small little something here. Betty may not be the only person Betty may not be the only car rocking the Duralast front bumper. A buddy of mine actually reached out to me a long time ago. We've been chit-chatting for a while, and he actually bought the entire Duralast front bumper, rear bumper, side skirts, like the whole thing, and has offered me, or wanted me to help him kind of chop it up, make sure it fits right and everything. So behind the scenes a little bit, I did do most of the work for him. He came by and I showed him how to do all of it. The only thing I didn't get on camera was just the sanding and cutting off some of the little edges and making the edges straight and all that. I did not cut any of the vent openings, and I did not go through it again and make sure all the lines were straight, which I will show you guys how I did all that process again, which would be super fun. Almost like a trip down memory lane when I did it with Betty several years ago. And that's another thing I'm going to talk to you guys about. Where is Betty? What is the story with her? Like, I launched that teaser trailer like, what, 6 months ago? That was a long time. We're going to be talking about that as well. Let me get close with you. We're going to be talking about that. It's not in limbo. She ain't dead. She's still in my garage. But we're going to be talking about that today. So anyway, let me get this thing a shot, and then we'll head back to the garage and start cracking out my buddy's bumper kit. Bumper kit. The whole thing. Watch this thing just fly out at me like a dumbass. It looks like a strawberry donut, I guess. I don't know, we'll try it here. Whoa. That's weird. It's like got it almost looks like a date in it, but it tastes like strawberries. Whoa. That's really good, actually. Okay. Kind of interesting. Always, as soon as I hit the button, there's some kind of noise going on in the background. Anyway, okay, so we made it back to the garage. That was a good little snack, but I definitely want to go get some proper dinner or lunch today. So at the car show, we're going to be doing that. Also, all that box of Japanese stuff, I'm going to try a new flavor this time. This is the honeydew bubble tea version of it. Have not tried this one yet, but I was just sipping it off camera, and it's like, tastes like a Mountain Dew. So anyway, let me show you guys what we're going to be working on. This is my buddy's bumper, and I went ahead and already did the little flaps that were hanging off here, so that's all taken care of. All of the headlight spots are all taken care of. That's smoothed out. The holes I've already mounted here. I already got him custom brackets. So we did a lot of work behind the scenes here. I think the only things left to do is to cut open the vent spots here. It's going to be the same thing as on Betty, except he's going to do a different grill design. He might actually do fog lights. I wanted to do fog lights still, but I changed my mind. I just left the grill as it is. Now if we come over here, up on top, uh-oh, hold on, I might have to grab this. Okay, there we go. That's how I got it up there. But we also have this. He has the full kit from the Duralast company. And again, I don't really recommend this kit because based on my experience working on that front bumper, it's a pain in the a-hole. because you have to trim everything and make it all fit the car nice and neat and blah 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 blah. If you guys want to rewatch, if you guys want to rewatch me work on my bumper, I'll leave that somewhere up here in the eyeball so you can go check that out. Because I'm not going to take you guys through the entire step again. A lot of it's just sanding, cutting, measuring out, sanding, cutting, sanding. It's just it's a nightmare. But I am going to do the vents down here, leave that there. Same thing on the front bumper. I'm going to cut out this. Pretty much the same thing on the front bumper. I'm just going to cut out the bottom pieces here. This I'm not going to mess with. I might fix that a little bit off camera so it's nice and smooth. I've already got the license plate sections here all chopped out and everything fits in there fine. Maybe I'll go back in there and trim it up a little bit so it's nice and smooth. I actually like the rear bumper. I never went with it because of how much work it took to get it all fabricated and everything. But I did like the little diffuser piece that they built into it here. I think that's super sick. But again, I really didn't want to do the whole thing because of the time constraint that it took to build, or like not build, but like sand the whole thing down, which was an absolute nightmare. So that's all we're going to be doing today, and go checking out the car show later tonight. So let's get cracking on these, and hopefully we can beat the weather out here. It looks kind of nasty. So hopefully it's somewhat decent for the car show tonight. And we're going to be bringing Betty along with me. And there will be a reason why I'm bringing Betty. Well, not a reason, just because I want to take her out. Which you guys have not seen her in a long time. So when we get to the car show... Ooh, that was a nice Honda Civic actually. It's a little EJ hatch. Once we get to the car show, I kind of go over what's going on with her. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's get cracking on these bumpers, shall we? Safety first, folks. You don't want that fiberglass in your eyeballs. Now we just need to kind of smooth out some of these edges, and then this side should be good. Alrighty, so that's taken care of. These, I was surprised at how much easier these were to work with. So I guess it's because I might have had a better approach to how to cut them out. But yeah, that's actually a little bit better of a job than what I did on Betty. That's kind of impressive. So now that we got this guy done, I think I have a little bit of time left to go ahead and knock out the rear bumper, since that was really easy. So let's go do that. Alrighty folks, I think that turned out pretty good. I sanded it back, smoothed out the ledge a little bit. I like leaving a little bit of a lip here, you know, so it kind of has like a little concave sort of design when you put the grill piece on or whatever you're gonna do with these. But I like how that turned out. I just kind of followed this edge here along this little divot. It's hard to see on camera, but there is a divot here. So now that kind of contours to that, straight up, backed all the way down. That was like the cleanest cut I did too, like this little bit right here. That's like the cleanest cut I ever did. That's pretty good. And then I went back over, sanded it down so it's nice and smooth. It is going to be a little bit rough, but when they go to paint it, it's probably going to get rid of all this mist that's on this thing. So they're going to smooth this out before they go paint it. But other than that, I think that turned out pretty good. With that said, it is 5:45. Well, actually, hold on. It is 5:30. I'm going to stop now. So I'm going to stop for today on the bumpers, and then let's go ahead and head to the house, shower up, and we'll go see some pretty cool cars. One long shower session later. Ah, that's much better. Buggy trying to get in. Oh man, when's the last time you've been in this car? Look at this. Ain't this a trip down memory lane, huh? I have been driving her a little bit off camera, just so you know. And she drives fine. But like I said, I cannot reveal too much to you guys because I am still working on Project Betty 3, stage 3. So that episode is going to be probably later in the year, actually, because there's still some stuff I'm trying to work on to finalize in the episode. But all you guys need to know is that she's back. Clearly, because I'm driving her now. But I know a lot of you were like, where's Betty? How is she doing? Like, the heck? And my buddies are all like, hey, where's Betty? Still here. I've just been keeping her in the garage, driving her like once a week, enjoying it. I haven't filmed anything with her. Not because of the project series, but mainly because I just wanted to enjoy the car. And I don't do that much. I rarely don't get to enjoy this car anymore because I'm always filming stuff for her, or I'm working on it constantly, blah, 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 blah. But in this case, it's nice. It's nice to enjoy this car for what she is. Oh, damn, look what I just spotted over here. It's like a little toge build Subi over here. Oh, I got a feeling we're gonna see some cool stuff, man.
So it is a 1920. They're offset.
So you got some meaty boys in, right?
I mean, the back's a larger wheel. But yes, it's got meaty boys.
That answers my question. Here's something interesting. Our buddy Spencer used to have one of these little 3000 GTs. They're honestly not terrible cars. They are a little quirky though, but definitely something super unique. And you don't see them, at least in a decent condition. I don't know what happened there, but don't worry about that. But I almost thought about getting one before I got Betty. These are actually fun cars to drive. Given that, like I said, my buddy Spencer had one. It was a white one, and then the only thing he fixed on it was a belt. But kind of cool to see more of these running around. Super, super cool. Pretty cool car showed up here, man. I can't remember the last time I ever went to a car show. It was probably like several years ago, since the Quaker one that we used to go to has been completely canceled, mainly because of the pandemic and also troublemakers. So that was the last time. It was like several years ago, I think. But it's nice to come back and have a refresher and hang out with your buddies, you know? But I think we've seen pretty much everything here. Mostly a lot of muscle cars, a lot of Challengers, there's a couple of Supras. I try to highlight some of the stuff that was unique, that kind of stood out, but for the most part it's usually really casual cars, and I like that it's quiet. A lot of these people here are from the original Quaker that we used to go to, which is super awesome. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable. I might come back here again. We'll see. Maybe I'll bring Gary for the next one. But I think it's time to eat something because I am starving. Did you eat anything?
No.
Let's go eat some.
I'm hungry.
So I just got done eating with the... So I just got done eating with the... Yeah, whatever. Milkshake, good. Make me hungry. I mean, and I come out and I see this thing. It's like, you're already there.
Dorito.
It's a Dorito.
No, It's Gerudo Valley.
What did you say?
It's Gerudo Valley.
It's Gerudo Sandstorm. I love this car. This is beautiful. I don't know why I don't see them that much out here. I have no idea. But this looks gorgeous. Man. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing.
Or the yellow, which is what the racing. You got the gray with the yellow.
So cool. Man. I am a big kind of Lamborghini guy, but I'm more so the old school Lamborghini kind of person. You know, I like seeing the older Lamborghinis running around. You know, like I like the old Countach, I like the older Murcielago, the SVJ back in the day, but these are cool too. Like I love these little Gallardos, they're awesome. Alright, so I couldn't end you guys off with a little bit of cinematic with Betty's because I go, like I said, you guys haven't seen her in a while. So I had to do a little cinematic for you guys just to kind of show that she's still good. Project Betty 3 is, again, limbo. Like, it's all over the place right now. But I'm going to be doing something very, very, very special for you guys. I want to make it a 1-hour episode instead of the 30-minute burst episodes that were before and like the other stages. And I think this would be a good final presentation, a final like end to the whole like Betty stage, because I pretty much got her the way I want her after the whole motor blew up, and then I got the other motor in there and I did all the modifications. Like I did the front bumper, I did the headlights, the eyelets, the duckbill wing, I mean all that stuff, the interior delete. I got her literally the way I want her, and I think after stage 3 that's going to be it for the Project Betty series. Now, I know if you guys have been following me since the Raptor project build, Project Raptor back in the day. So thank you guys for following me throughout all that and the stage 2 and stage 1 build of Betty. But 3 is going to be the biggest, craziest episode to, probably not even an episode, just a movie. Like literally a 1 hour, maybe a 1.5 hour long movie or documentary film or something. Kind of talking about the entire process of what we had to go through to get the car back the way she is. That episode is literally in limbo. It is so hard to put that episode together because it's like this right now. It's insanity. It's crazy. It's all over the place. And I do apologize that I should have gotten out sooner, but again, it is wacky Looney Tunes with that final film. I will probably still do videos with her, so like I'll go to a car show or go running around with her or something like that, just so you guys have more Betty content instead of just waiting for the final episode to come out or the final film to come out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really treat you guys well, and I'll give you more veloster content. I still won't tell you what I did to her. You will have to find that out later on in the year or whenever the film gets uploaded. Anyway, I've yammered on about it way too long. It's just frustrating to think about it in my head all these years and just the process of what I have to deal with on this build entirely. It's a headache and it's a lot, emotionally and expense wise. But I will give you more Betty content for sure later on down the road, so you guys have more veloster content instead of just waiting for whenever that video comes out. Anyway, my camera's about to die. You guys have an awesome rest of the week. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you goons later. Don't die on me, camera. I see you blinking. Don't you dare do it, dog. Don't do it. Good, it's not. Bye.
Where the heck did you get here?
Hey! You son of a bitch. We're being spotted. Quick, get the money and go. Oh, he disappeared. He's already gone.